Hey, my name is Katherine, and today we're going to talk about what habits are and why they're so hard to change. What are habits? A habit is anything we do or think about on a regular basis, until we start doing it without even realizing it. It's all those small things, like driving your car on a familiar route or grabbing a coffee first thing in the morning. Habits are the reason why we grab that buttery popcorn when we watch a movie. The more we repeat something, the more it becomes automatic and the less we pay attention to it. That is the essence of a habit. Your brain is now free to focus on other things. For example, the next time you put your pants on, look at which leg you put in first. You probably do it the same way every time. I put my right leg in first. What we don't realize is how much habits impact our lives. They include not only our physical behaviors, but also our mental thought patterns. You know, all those repetitive thoughts up in there. In a nutshell, we are the sum of our habits. So how do we create change in our lives? One of the biggest reasons we get stuck in our lives is that we rely on setting big goals, when really changing a habit is the way to go. Big goals are important because they give us long-term vision and motivation, but often we get pumped up, ready to go, and we just take on too much, especially if we're not used to it. If we can develop a new habit from small changes in our behavior, well, that can really drive change in our lives. I remember a couple of years ago, I was going to school and I was just not exercising or eating that well. So New Year's rolled around and I went to town on my goals. I was going to work out 5 times a week. I was going to cut out all sugar, eat more vegetables, sleep enough, drink enough water, all while maintaining my full-time studies. Easy, right? I joined a gym, I got all my workout clothes, I threw out all the junk food in my house. And then January 19th rolled around. I missed you so much. What we don't realize is that we fail because we rely on motivation and willpower to achieve our goals. But when the going gets tough and our resolve gets diluted by time, well, then our old habits, they creep back in and we're back to eating cookies and not working out. Our brains hate change and crave stability. And on top of that, those bad habits we created have deep neurological pathways in our brain that are hard to break. That is why it is so hard to change. What's the alternative? The alternative is to break a problem down into small and manageable routines and habits. Tackling one habit at a time is the key to success. If you break the problem down into small habits, your brain will not even realize it's changing. And that, my friends, is how you actually do. I think out of everything that I learned about habit change, the best part is that it can be small and gradual, eventually leading to that massive change in our lives. It might seem like this would take forever, but there is a snowball effect, and soon enough, your whole life has changed for the better. A great example of this for me has been meditation. I started off with 2 minutes a day, went to 6 minutes a day, then 10, and eventually got to 20. But even at the 2-minute mark, I noticed that I was just a little bit more focused and a little bit more calmer when I was reacting to certain situations. And then as I got better and better, it gave me that little boost that I needed to maybe eat a little bit more healthier and then do maybe 1 more yoga class a week. And eventually, my life has been so much more different because of it. Because I made that small change at the beginning, it led to all these kind of snowball effects in my life that made it so much better. So there you have it. That was what habits are and why they're so hard to change. This is part of a whole series on habits, and I'll be covering top 5 reasons why habits fail, how to break bad habits and build new ones, and lots more. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down in the comments below. I love reading the comments. If you like this video, hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.